Horrendous act of bullying. The bully gets into the face of the victim, searching that face for fear, for intimidation, for passivity, for accommodating compliance to protect himself from getting hurt by the bully physically. Power projected is power achieved, and the startled response feeds on itself, and the fear, the threat becomes even greater and greater and greater, the snowball effect. This can happen at any time. Nobody can predict when your day of reckoning is going to come, your moment of truth is going to come. And if you're not prepared, physically, mentally, socially, you're going to eat dirt on that moment. A lot of us, me particularly, try to get our self-confidence, our power from delusions of grandeur, from fantasies, from identifying with hero figures in the movies. You take Clint Eastwood, okay, punk, make my day. Everybody wants to be like that. Everybody wants to have that presence and that credibility just by physical appearance. That's why Trump likes the big guys. Big, that look like they can do a lot of damage physically very quickly. That's why your bouncer, he has to pose in an intimidating way and project into the mind, I can hurt you real bad, don't mess with me, you better do what I tell you to do. Power perceived, power achieved. The illusion, the actuality of power, but remember one thing, I have to live with it. I have to live with myself. How does him live with himself? When him cowers and him begs the bully not to hurt me, please don't hurt me, or have to come up to in a situation and say, it's much better if a woman handles it. He won't hit a woman, but if I jump in as a man, what will I do if he hits me? How does a man live with himself when you cower like that? What do you say? What do you do? How do you rationalize it? You can fool yourself into being a lot tougher than you really are. You lift weights and you think because you can drive iron, because you can lift weights, you can transfer that over to a real world street fight situation, street confrontation situation. It doesn't work. Because in a situation like that, if you're not in shape, if you're not ready, if you haven't done it before, you'll freeze up. Your muscles will tighten up. And one moment, that moment of hesitation, that moment of vacillation, that moment of terror, the bully recognizes, he can smell, he can sense it. From then on, you belong to him. He can take whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. Only please don't hurt me. But what the victim doesn't realize, that's a red flag to that bully. It drives him on. And that's when you're in the most danger. And that hesitation and that vacillation, that's when you're in the most danger. And it's read out there in the street as cowardice, as fear, as intimidation. How does a man live with himself when he succumbs to the terror response, to the startled response, when he's walking around expecting it to come at any moment? He's not prepared, he's not ready, mentally, physically. And what's he going to do? Don't look to a bystander. This is your fight, man. This is your fight. Let's not make our Private business, public. That's the business between the bully and his chosen victim. Let's not make it public. It's our fight. Now, most of the time you're going to get lucky. It won't happen. But the possibility of it happening, especially to someone who is a practiced victim and doesn't know he's a practiced victim, in his posture, in the expression on his face, the tone, the conciliatory apology in his voice. The bully picks that right up. And when I say bully, I use it in a very general sense. Women can be bullies. Women can reject a man like me very hard. He's short, he's intimidatable. If he is a codependent, if he's a flaming codependent, if he's despondent, if he's looking for certain confirmations from the woman, and if he thinks he has an entitlement to be like his taller, more accomplished, more experienced opponent, he's going to eat dirt. If he's looking for a general notion, he buys a general notion of fairness, he's going to eat dirt. If he's looking for a rescuer, he's going to eat dirt. If he's looking for altruism and compassion, he's going to eat dirt. The biggest lie that's ever been told is that women are nurturing and compassionate. It's not true. Only to the ones they want to be. To the others like us, who are on the bottom of the barrel in appearance, in personality, in social skills, they'll kick us right in the face, right in the teeth, and walk away laughing. And they should. We, the victim, have earned that right. We won in a losing game.